Hello guys, it's Susanna here. As promised, I said I would show you how I've come along with the June calendar piece, and I thought I'd better do some. So as I didn't have a background, and like I said in when I was showing those pieces for the on the website that had these little cups and stuff, so I thought I've just put Lisafix on the back of them. So I used the actual pieces that I was going to use. I was going to use the pink for the teapot and this for the cup. I'm still using the lace. I had a creamer, but I just think it's too much. I've even used this piece. I've traced the June on there. I'm going to put it on an angle, stitch around it, and then stitch that down. I've just stitched, like invisible stitch everything down and then stitch this down. So the cup and the teapot will be different because the handle's that way. So I'm just going to plonk them on there. So I've got my iron set up here next to me. So I just take these off. So I just put them down here. How cute is this? So on my website, I have got a pack called Tea in the Garden. So I mean this one. There was only 3 of these on that bit of fabric that I had. And there wasn't enough teapots, or I would have given everyone a teapot, but there just wasn't enough. There was a lot of teacups, so that's why everyone got a teacup in the pack. I might cut this down, maybe cut it on this side, because I don't want to, I don't want to hit that. So I'm going to bring my piece over here. I won't be long. Just ironing board is, hang a minute, I might leave that there, bring this piece down, make sure that we're in camera, and I've got my ironing board and everything here. Just going to hold it down. You can have a look at these pretties. It would have been nice to have that, but yeah, it's not a very big piece, so I really want to make sure that it that it all fits on. So my lead's not quite long enough to have my iron come here. So I've got this, I'll show you, it's really cute. I found it, my husband found it in his op shop, and I'm like, oh, I'll take that. And it had a really shabby, oh look, it's so cute. It's a really shabby cover. It's actually one of those iron arms, I think, that they make for the sleeves. So I've just stitched, I think that needs to be held down a little bit longer, and for the glue to melt. Nice little shapes you get left. It's really cute. So come on. Probably because it's going over the top of the lace, so I'll probably have to get some, maybe some of the fabric glue or whatever onto that. Okay, now in the pack we also had this, which I was going to put on there, and I think I still might, because you can't really see it, and I think that will look really cute. So put it along here. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so pretty. So even I know Corinne sort of does her own thing and uses it, so I'm and sits it to do herself. Well, I'm doing the same thing, so actually I might just cut that a little straighter. I'm improvising with what I got because there was no background. But if you've got these fabrics, just use this for the teapot, and then this bit was for the stripes. So, and maybe even there on that bit. So you just trace around it Okay, well, I'm going to sit down. Excuse me, sniffs. I might blow my nose. Okay, I'm going to turn off the iron and come back and sit down. Okay, I'm quite liking having my set up in the kitchen, because it's got the kitchen. It's nice and warm. I'll move that away. So the bit that's sort of sticking up a little bit, it is because it's sitting on the lace, but this one seems to be okay. I might just use some of that. And there's always little bits. The Finalizing, it's a thinner one, so it's mainly there for me when I just to hold it down in place. And this has got, like, these have had this fabric in there, so I sort of fold it over and cut around that. See how it's still got that fabric in there? Okay, now I'm thinking I'm going to use the cream. So there you go, you get one video rather than 4, because I figured it's, I could probably get away with this in one video. And what am I going to, I might use that. I think that's nice to do the June and even hold it down. So that will be that, and then I might use that to hold the pinned. Oh, I've already cut. Okay. I'm doing the technique that Corinne said, you tie a knot. And it is good for stuff like this, but when you're actually sewing that, it just doesn't work because the knot won't pull. I'm just going to do one. And it's great because it always comes out all the time. So this is not coming out, which is great. So put this down there, move me bits and pieces. So I am enjoying my time off. It's been really good. I might even use this time to maybe even pre-record, the botanical beauties for the month of July. I just need to get ahead. I think that was half the trouble. I fell behind because of my backache and because I got COVID, and yeah, you really need to be ahead when you're a YouTuber to allow for, it was probably just as well. I did all the filming when I had my sore back beforehand. See, that's why you film ahead for when things happen, but then you get behind again. And I was basically filming almost the day before or whatever. It was just getting a bit much, that's why. And I needed some time off. It's nice to have some time off. Your comments are very encouraging of the girls, and yeah, it's really nice. You get it. Doing a little bit of, stitching in the background. I'm also working on my piece for the retreat. I went into Gail's the other day and I spoke to Gail and I said, well, when I finish my piece, can I put it in here to advertise the retreat and show the piece? And she's like, yep. So she's really lovely. And when I went in there, one of the girls are like, oh, what have you and Corinne done to me? I've really gone full on into this slow stitching. So some of the girls that were working there came and had a look when we had the retreat and was really impressed, and they loved it. I mean, they work in a quilt shop and they do proper professional quilting. And I said, yeah, oh, slow stitching is just so freeing like this, Normally back in the day we would have done blanket stitch. So just to do like a little slip stitch with the Finalizing, it's enough. It's all you need. Doesn't have to be masterpieces. And I'm also watching at the moment, because I've had time to watch a few, you know, videos and see some new ones. Someone had recommended, I don't know who it was, on Corinne's channel, when she showed those beautiful pieces, that there was a YouTuber, Tracy Myers, that creates these beautiful clothes, and she DIY, you know, thrift, from thrift pieces, or, you know, well, thrift, charity shop, op shop, whatever. Like, she upcycles and does all these beautiful work, and I was so inspired when I saw those pieces from Corinne. I'm like, I dug out me pieces, and it's something that we've done before, you know, with the Roxy girls. So I've got something that I'm going to take with me when I go to Corinne's that I'm going to work on. It's a shirt, but I found this cute little white dress, and it was a little bit too small, because, you know, because of the girls. If you're Australian, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to take, you know, I've cut down the sides, and I'm adding some bits on the sides, because my arms fit. My arms aren't that big, but, you know, a bit top heavy. So I was going to leave it as a dress, but I thought, oh, I might turn it into a top. So I might film the process of doing that, and I've gone to, oh, look here, it does come undone. Maybe I need to double knot it. My favourite plate, you know, antique shop, and found some really nice bits and pieces, and I'm putting lace on it. And when I went to Gail's and spoke to her about my retreat, I found this. I think Corinne's got this, but they didn't have them in these small little things, and I thought, oh, I'm going to sew some of these bits and pieces onto this dress, because the base of it is white. Sew them on, and this lady, she sews everything on, and you know, and then dyes it afterwards. And I thought, oh, I might do that. She actually uses dye, and she often will tea dye. So I'm probably gonna, because I think white's a bit stark and would get dirty too quick. You know, with sewing and, you know, and life. White is for brides. I just don't think I would probably get away with wearing a white dress. So, which I'm going to turn into a top. It's really quite pretty. The sleeves are nice. They got lace on them. So keep an eye out for that. I'm going to film the whole process of it. That'll probably come out in July, I think, as a, you know, an extra video. So yeah, should be exciting. So it's if I remember, you know, it's Tracy Myers. I think it's T Myers Handmade. So just put that into YouTube, and she will inspire you. And I love the way she's just so slap happy. Like, you know, she doesn't unpick, she just cuts along the seams, and she just does straight and zigzag stitching, and, you know, uses the back end of old quilts, and it's just amazing. And I'm like, wow, it's sort of a bit like part of our world, but it's more like it's very boho style, and I don't mind some boho, but I'm not really, like, I like it in the softer colours. But you know, like with anything, I'm gonna, you know, Susify it, or Corinneify it. So you know, you add your own stuff, and I'll be adding slow stitching to it as well. Like, I'll, you know, put on bits of fabric and do slow stitching. Of course, I've got some beautiful vintage pieces of lace, and, you know, from old tablecloths and all that I'll be putting on there. Because when you go to retreats, you see, these people, like when we went to France, there was a couple of ladies that, especially one Karen and even Rosalind, that wore these beautiful clothes, and I thought, I really want to do that. But I'm just, when it comes to clothes, I'm not really a clothes sewer. So this way, when I found this channel, thank you to the lady who told Corinne about it, I don't know who it was, I thought, beauty, something that, you know, I'm rehashing. I'm not having to make the actual product. I am just using what I got from the charity shops and recreating and putting my own spin on it, which is so good. And you know, so much cheaper than some of these boutique places that you spend a fortune buying these things, which are beautiful. But I'm thinking, you know, I can do this. And when you make it yourself, you've got a bit of pride in your work, and you can personalise it to suit your taste. Yeah, and you know, don't have to sell your right arm to have it. So there you go. So that's might be some stuff that's coming up. So what I might do, once I finish the thread on this, me and my yapping, so I hope it's come out, I might just start on the June, so that, you know, we're seeing something different. I don't mind, you can see bits and pieces on there because that's going to go on there. Yeah, it's all right when it's on the cream. And don't forget too, if you do this technique, you will need to stitch on the inside as well. So I'll keep that aside, and then that's too big. See, I'm working on my fuchsias. I will show that. Look at this much loved needle. Oh my goodness, it's bad. I think that's going to have to go away because that's just a shocker. Because it's a bead needle, I think I used it. I'm currently doing beads on my piece for the retreat. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. This is a pretty colour. I just happened to have this sitting. These are the things I'm going to be winding onto a thread. One of those little thread holders. I've been at this shop twice where I get them. Gales doesn't sell them, and Spotlight's on the other end of town. And I went there, and it's closed Thursday, so that's like a day I went. Okay, so I went back another day, and on Saturday, and it's open until 10 till 1. I got there at 1:20. Seriously. So twice. So I might have a bit more luck this time. I think it's open. Today is a Monday, so I might give it a whirl. Now, where's my piece? Here we go. Because it's a light colour, little flecky bits. Good grief. Hopefully we're still in camera. Yeah, we are. Good. Yabbering away. I might even get a half decent video today. Figured since I'm doing it, and you know, I'll finish it off in the background. But it was a fairly simple one, so it's probably just as well I didn't do the 4 weeks of this one. But you know, I've got my playlist, and I figured I'd better show something for June. So stick that down, move that out of the way, and then once I've finished, I'm going to stick that on there and then finish stitching around, and then we're pretty much done. I could probably do a nice stitch around here. As you can see, I haven't quite finished, did that, still got to do a little bit more, so I've got to, that's why I've left that open. Got to finish my May. Okay, so what I might do, actually, I'm just going to do just some rough other than a running stitch. I'm just going to do a couple of little stitches like this. I think that'd be cute. Going all sorts of ways, gonna hold it down, give it a bit of something, some short ones, some long ones, cute. And then use this colour to stitch the actual dune, because I think that should stand out. Make it a little bit tighter. There we go. It should stand out with the darker background. Yeah, so some exciting things coming too, and usually every year I have a project. Like this year it was this, like the calendar, and last year it was my vintage sewing techniques, and what was the year before? Geez, can't even remember. I know it was block of the month, the wildlife, what are they called? Oh my goodness, this one where I did all the cute little animals. Yes, I did a block of the month where we did a cute animal, and yeah, every month. So what I am going to do, and I'll try to do it this year, but I think a bit of more I can chew, because I'm doing almost two things for the year, which is the Botanical Beauties and this and that. So I don't really have a great deal of time to do. I really wanted to do finishing off stuff, because I've got so many things I need to finish. I've got my portrait that I need to finish, which I started. I've got my, quilt as you go. I know that's going to be a long term, but I've got so many unfinished projects. Excuse my fridge. The only thing about being in the kitchen, it's poor old thing's about 25 years old, probably older, 28, and it's getting a bit noisier than what it used to be. So, what was I saying? Yep. So next year I probably won't do a special project. I will still continue to sell packs on my website, and I might even do like a project, like one-off project and a pack, like something like I did with the squishy bag or my scrappy bag, something like that, but no specific, whole year-long project, because I need to finish stuff. So it's going to be my year of finishing and, doing bits and pieces along the way. I might even do a few, I don't know whether it's going to be tutorials or just showing you how to do some, upcycle some clothes, because I just love that idea. So that when I go to my retreats or go to other things, I've got some nice cool clothes to wear, because you see these ladies with these cool clothes, they just look great, and I thought, because I'm not making the actual outfit, I'm just embellishing it, I can do that and really add a little bit of nice, slow stitching to it and embellish, and yeah, add some beautiful fabrics. So that's what I'm up to for next year. This is a while off. Well, and I've also got my retreat, so I'll be I'm pre-recording my piece, my little woodland animals, which I'm turning into a cute little book. So I've pre-recording that so that you guys can watch it that aren't going to the retreat, because you can't all make it. It's a bit hard when you're living overseas. So yeah, this is cute. I like this. It doesn't take too long. Adding a little bit of a patch you know what it actually probably needs is like a second patch or something, just to make it pretty, like maybe some more of this fabric. So you've got Chatty Sue's today, because it's been a little while since I've done a video, but you know, all excited, and it's been nice not having to have a house on the market, and just the relaxing and, you know, getting your mojo back. Okay, all cute. I think it would look nicer with a bit of a patch, you know. I'm actually thinking maybe I should put those flowers on there, like cut the flowers out. I probably could do that. So, and then I'm going to do some stitching on the June, just in back stitch. Got a little bit of this left here. I'll use up what little I've got left, and then actually I might use this on the button because I've already stitched around that part. That's cute. And that coming out there. There we go. It's a real cute little 1950s vintage button. This, I like it. You just improvise. So there you go, this teapot's got a bit more of a substantial lid. And I can always, you know, stitch, I think that would be nice, stitch around here and on there in just a running stitch in this colour probably. That might be nice. Just embellish it, and that will hold that down a little bit too. So we'll see. I think that should be enough. It ain't going anywhere. It's not like it's going to be unbuttoning a shirt. So there we go. You'll probably have seen the finished piece in my thumbnail, so you'll see whether I decided to put another little patch. How nice does this go with it, hey? Ugh, I'm trying to grab it. And it's stuck underneath. That would be nice on there, but I really do want to use, they're just so cute. You get quite a good, it's a really good sample range. Where are we? Bits and pieces you can see. Look, it's even got a little bird. It's just so cute. She has got quite a few of them in stock at the moment. So if you ring Gail's Patchwork Emporium, this is Antoinette by French General. She's got a few of these little ones. She's got the bigger ones, like the 10 by 10, but she didn't have the 5 by 5 left because I would have bought one of them. But these are just too cute, and they're $14. And you get, I'm not sure how many pieces, 42 squares, 2.5 inch squares. There you go. So it's pretty good. Okay. Oh, a fluffy bit. So I think that is it. And then I'm going to use, I'll cut that off. This, I think it's too short. Need a bigger piece. And I'll start doing some back stitching on the June. I'll just start off, and then I'll turn off and just finish it in the background. I think it's really pretty, but I mean, I am a tea girl. I really do like what Corinne did. It's gorgeous. So I think she actually used this pattern for the teacup. So Okay, well, I'll start this off and then I'll head off and continue to enjoy my my break. I might start here and then just do back stitch here. I think that'll work. That'll work. Try and keep them a little smaller. Probably a bit too small, and they're not joined up. Oh my goodness. Couple of stitches in, and it's already, this is looking too square and not rounded. I think it needs to be shorter. Yep. Okay, because I've gone up there. Okay, first stitch, and we are unpicking. There we go. Take two. So this is a good way of using what you have. You know, I've had this in my stash for a really long time, this fabric, and perfect for this piece. Okay, we'll make it a little smaller, so hopefully it'll look a little more rounded rather than being so square. There we go, it still looks square, oh well. There we go. Because it's not very big, it needs to be small little bits. There we go. Looking cute. The beauty of these ones, they're all linked, so you just follow the line around and it's all ready to go, and then I'll just follow going backwards, and I'm just going to do straight stitch on that solid. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video that I put up, which will probably be me finishing off my fuchsia on the Botanical Beauties. So at least I've got one video of that as well, so thought I'd better you know keep you up to date with it, but at least how pretty does that look? Love it. Okay, thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you later. Bye.